Andrew Mountbatten Windsor finally shuts down charity after losing royal titles. Pitch at Palace Global folds amid Epstein fallout, spy scandal, and congressional summons. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has applied to dissolve Pitch at Palace Global Limited, the entrepreneurial platform he established in 2014, signaling the end of his last public venture. The dissolution request was filed with Companies House on Tuesday, bearing the signature of Arthur Lancaster, who serves as the company's sole director and longtime aide. The venture was designed to bridge the gap between startup founders and potential investors, mentors and industry leaders, hosting glitzy events at St. James Palace. According to the former prince, the initiative had facilitated the creation of 3,000 jobs since its inception, with global chapters from Australia to China boasting deals worth millions in funding rounds. Companies House records indicate that Andrew, listed at Royal Lodge, Windsor, maintained significant influence or control over the enterprise, even after stepping back in 2019. The enterprise began unraveling following Andrew's withdrawal from public duties in 2019. After his controversial BBC Newsnight appearance, where he faced questions about his relationship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, in a car crash interview. Major corporate partners, including Barclays, KPMG and Standard Chartered, severed ties with the project overnight, citing reputational risks amid the growing scandal. The UK division ceased operations whilst international activities continued until now, limping on with skeleton staff and fading relevance in startup ecosystems. Financial records revealed the company held £10,965 in cash by March's end, a sharp decline from £220,990 12 months earlier, with total assets at just £12,247. Further controversy emerged when Yang Tingbo, founding partner of Pitch at Palace China, and reportedly a close associate of Andrew, was identified as an alleged spy and subsequently banned from entering the UK by the Home Office in 2023. Yang, a Beijing-based businessman, attended Andrew's 60th birthday and palace dinners, helping secure Chinese government backing for the platform's expansion in Asia. UK courts upheld the ban in 2024, labeling Yang a prolific intelligence gatherer with unusual access to the royal, prompting national security alarms. The dissolution comes weeks after King Charles formally removed his younger brothers' royal titles, styles and honors on October 30th, citing his connections to pedophile financier Jeffrey Epstein, in a letters patent that erased HRH and Prince. Andrew has consistently denied allegations made by Virginia Giuffre, one of Epstein's victims, who died by suicide in April 2025 while awaiting further legal proceedings. The £12 million out-of-court settlement in 2022 failed to silence critics, who branded it an admission of guilt despite Andrew's vehement protests of innocence. Fresh scrutiny emerged last week when Congress summoned the former prince to testify about his knowledge of Epstein's activities, escalating transatlantic pressure. Democrat members of the House Oversight Committee stated in their letter, "Well documented allegations against you, along with your long-standing friendship with Mr. Epstein, indicate that you may possess knowledge of his activities relevant to our investigation. The congressional request seeks a response by November 20th, but it cannot compel cooperation, as U.S. subpoenas hold no jurisdiction over UK citizens abroad. Andrew's legal team dismissed it as a fishing expedition tied to domestic politics, while sources say he has no intention of traveling to Washington. From Royal Lodge to Norfolk exile, a downgrade in disgrace. The former prince will vacate Royal Lodge in Windsor Great Park and relocate to a privately funded residence on the King's Sandringham estate in Norfolk, a remote 8,000-hectare retreat far from London's glare. Palace officials have not specified which property Andrew will occupy, but insiders rule out Wood Farm due to its association with Prince Philip's final secluded years and ongoing maintenance issues. Andrew secured a 75-year lease on Royal Lodge in 2003 for £1 million, paying minimal rent over 2 decades, just £260 weekly, while pouring millions into upkeep, including a £7.5 million refurbishment funded by questionable loans. His departure marks another significant change following the loss of his royal status, with King Charles reportedly covering moving costs to avoid taxpayer backlash. Sarah Ferguson, his ex-wife, must secure separate housing, despite pleas for joint provision at Sandringham, as the palace draws firm lines on non-royal dependents. The couple's daughters, Beatrice and Eugenie, now rebrand as York professionally, distancing from the Mountbatten Windsor stigma in business and philanthropy circles. Pitch at Palace's global legacy, from Dragon's Den to Dead End. Once hailed as Andrew's Dragon's Den in a palace, Pitch at Palace hosted 50-plus events worldwide, connecting 1,000-plus startups with investors like Dragon Peter Jones and tech moguls from Silicon Valley. A controversial 2% equity clause on funded deals drew criticism as self-enrichment, though Andrew claimed proceeds supported operations. Post-2019, a Dutch firm's startup bootcamp eyed a buyout for millions, but the Young spy scandal and Epstein emails killed the deal, leaving the platform insolvent. On the same filing day, linked entity Innovate Global Limited, a potential reboot, also applied for strike-off, with Lancaster holding shares in trust for Andrew. No debts are listed, but the closure severs Andrew's final tie to public life. Once billed as the royal entrepreneur in residence by Buckingham Palace press releases. As one former partner told The Times, it was ambitious, but Epstein's poison tainted everything. This is the merciful end, with congressional heat in Norfolk. Exile looming. Andrew's chapter as a public figure closes quietly, dissolved like his charity in the annals of royal reckoning.